Hey there, here I am back in the Toys R Us Sonic section, and what's this? It's a Sonic Universe #1 packed with the classic Sonic and Amy. What? What? This is... what? And there's the Sonic and Blaze pack with Sonic Universe #1. This is normal. This is actually an issue that has Blaze in it. You can even see her right there. But, what's this going on here? What? I am confused now. Very much. And, speaking of confusing things, check out these Free Riders figures. Do they look unusual to you? What happened with the paint job? Her eyelashes are unpainted. Her goggles are unpainted. Heck, is this... look at her, the pattern on her pants and her shoes are completely different than normal. Is this supposed to be some kind of variant costume that Wave has in the Free Riders game? I mean, look, they didn't even paint her head wrap. It's the same color as her feathers. There's also a Jet figure here. He looks mostly the same, except that they added some highlights into his feathers. They look nice. It's unusual, though. What the heck happened? What's up with this? This is weird. This is unusual. Anyone can explain why they have a Wave with this weird color scheme going on? Let me know. Let me know if this is like an alternate costume or if they just royally screwed up. You know, speaking of comic book packs, check this out. There's a new Adventure Time comic published by Kaboom, apparently, and its first issue is in a 2-pack with Finn and Jake action figures. Yeah, now this is nice. I mean, Finn lacks elbow joints, which is a shame, but aside from that, these seem to be decently articulated little figures. They're about the same height as, in the same scale, I should say, as a 3-inch Sonic figure. Here's Wave for comparison. So yeah, Finn's about the same height as Wave. And this is really nice and cute. And I'm a big fan of Adventure Time, and this is really cool. I mean, we've had Adventure Time figures for a long time, but definitive 3-inch line Finn, this is really sweet. I mean, those tiny little hands are useless for holding accessories, which is a shame. They could have molded like a little peg in there so that a sword could go in his hand. But oh well. I still think it looks pretty neat. Of course, if we go over, we can find some regular show toys. It's a radio-controlled cart with everybody screaming. They're probably screaming because they're not in control of the cart, because you are. Although, why Rigby has a keyboard, I don't know. Although, Pop's expression is hilarious. The 3-inch Mordecai figure still sucks, though. What were they thinking? Alright, here is an unusual find. This is mostly the DC toys section, you know, where the comic books are. And this is a Thundercats toy. A Thundercats classic. Now, the thing is, this is a 6-inch Lion-O. I remember when the Thundercats line was coming in, they had an 8-inch classic Lion-O, but this is a 6-inch one. I've never seen it in stores before. And this isn't any kind of clearance item. This is new merchandise. It costs $21. I'm like, what is this even doing here? When the Thundercats line has been canceled for months, and here he is. I mean, given how pristine this packaging is, it's new to the store, but there's nothing else like it around. What's this doing here? And why isn't it on clearance? That is such a weird, anomalous thing. Alright, so I asked one of the Toys R Us employees about that Lion-O figure, and she pointed me to the collector's aisle, where most video game figures and stuff are kept, which is coincidentally right next to the Sonic aisle. And she points it out that there is one other figure here, the Mumra, that's in the same scale. As you can see, when I line up Mumra's feet with Lion-O's, you can see that he is big. He's taller than Lion-O, which is proper scale. And this is a really good rendition of original Mumra. I mean, look at his screaming face, all the flying ribbons coming out of his hair. This is a good toy. Oh, I guess it's worth noting on the back, the toys that they have advertised, they're the last wave of the new Thundercats toys, along with the other classics. It depresses me every time I see these things. Although, if you recall my Chitara review, those pins used to be made out of black plastic that clashed with the colors. These guys have pins that match the plastic. See the elbow there? Why didn't the original ones have those? I'm pretty sure that's what scared away high-end collectors, which was supposed to be where a lot of the revenue would have been generated. I don't know. I mean, these probably represent the last desperate gasp of the Thundercats toy line, which was just prematurely canceled, just like the show. Alright, in my attempts to diversify, I'm here in the Power Rangers section. We can see that Power Rangers Samurai is still mostly the dominant force so far, but the new Power Rangers Mega Force is beginning to seep in and take over. And here's the 6-pack, which has all 6 of the Rangers from the upcoming show. I believe this is a robot guy in the end. I don't really know anything about the show. I've only seen some people review a few of the Super Sentai toys, so I don't know anything outside of the original Japanese toys. Although looking at the new Ranger suits, they're very ornate, and I kind of like those designs on the chests, but they kind of look weird in how much white they have. I mean, they're all wearing these white pants, and I don't know. I mean, that will kind of look really tacky after Labor Day, wouldn't it? Look at me talking as if I'm fashion conscious here. But, you know, the suits seem to have way too much white in them. It's just weird. I'm not used to seeing the Rangers so, you know, bleached out. And if we go over here, we can see that they also have urban vinyls introduced. These look pretty cool. The Tokyo vinyls. They almost look like Mega Man characters. The giant forearms and the huge heads and chests. These actually look pretty cool. Yeah, I'm totally digging these. The inner hipster in me is just cheering for this kind of thing. And because, you know, they know that Power Rangers fans come in all ages, they even have the classics. See, it still says Mega Force, but this is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, specifically the Red Ranger. Even comes with the Dragon Dagger and the Green Ranger shield that could be activated with it. Except, when did the Red Ranger take steroids? Look at how over-muscled he is. It's strange looking.